What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. So lately I've been showing you guys lots of ways on how to sneak food, candy, and all kinds of snacks into class without getting caught. And I really love making those videos. But a lot of you guys also want me to get back to business and start uploading more prank videos. So in this video, that's what I'm gonna do. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 5 pranks that you guys can pull off in the classroom. Now these pranks are not just for anybody. These pranks you guys can actually pull off on your teachers. So if you guys are that extreme, that hardcore, and think you can get away with pranking your teachers, then try these out, or just wait till April Fools. There you can get away with pretty much any prank. Only school supplies are needed, guys, and most likely your teachers will have these on their desks already, and they're not that hard at all. You'll see, guys. But before we begin, let's make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel with the bell notifications turned on. That way you guys don't miss out on my future videos such as pranks, hacks, and ways on how to sneak food into class. Let's get it going, guys. 1,000 likes are appreciated. Check it out. Alright guys, let's get these pranks going. And for this first prank that I'm going to show you, it's very simple, but it will be very frustrating for that one person that falls for this prank. And that one person will be your teacher. Now you guys can do this prank with books, but I'm going to use notepads. So here I have 2 notepads. So if you were to walk by your teacher's desk, you most likely will notice they have a couple notepads on their desk. Maybe they have more than 2, but all you need is 2 for this prank. It's very simple, guys, and you guys can do this in less than a minute, maybe 30 seconds. It does not take a long time to set up this prank. And let me show you how it's done, guys. Okay, alright, so here are my notepads, guys. These are regular notepads. It's a stack, it's a thick stack, so that is perfect. Like I said, most teachers have these on their desk. They might have a couple, if not more. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. If you're walking by their desk, quickly grab them, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna start flipping them one sticky note at a time. For example, here's the back cover, and here's the back cover for this one. And then just repeat, guys. It doesn't have to be one sticky note at a time. It can be a couple. It doesn't matter, but just continue that process just like that. Alright, and here they are, guys. Look at the stacks of sticky notes. Now these little notepads are not going anywhere because if you try to tug on them, they're stuck together. This is a really popular experiment that you guys can do with books, and I've used that as a prank as well using books. But now we're using your teacher's sticky notes. So take their little notepads and do what I just did and just leave them on their desk, guys. Whenever they need to use these, they'll be stuck together and they won't be able to undo them. They'll have to undo them one by one, and it's an annoying process, but hey, they will have to do it if they want to get to their little sticky notes. So if you guys have some notepads at home, try this out, guys. You'll be surprised at how strong this is. Yep, I just can't undo it, guys. This will definitely annoy your teachers. Try doing it on their favorite books and you might get detention. Well, that's if you get caught. Now, guys, right here I have a couple of Sharpies. These are markers. We all know what they do. I don't know which one I should use for this example, though. I think I'm gonna go with the red one. This one is simple as well, but you guys will have to take your teacher's Sharpie and go into the bathroom to set up this prank. Here's how you do it. The prank that we'll be setting up with the Sharpie, guys, will be a little bit messy, but not that extreme that it will get you in a lot of trouble. But again, I gotta warn you, prank at your own risk. So we take your teacher's Sharpie, we open it up, so let's remove the cap. Now, the tip, well, this one's pretty messed up, but it still works. The tip we gotta protect so our teachers do not get upset. What we're gonna do is just take a piece of tape, it's gotta be clear tape though, and then just wrap it around the tip. Basically, we're just protecting it so it does not dry up, because Sharpies are not cheap. So now once we've wrapped it completely, if you do have excess tape on the tip, for example, I do, just cut it off. And that's it, guys. Now that we've set that up, again, like I said, we're gonna have to go to the bathroom, or if you have a water bottle handy, fill up the cap. And there's not a lot of room in there to fill up, but I do have my little syringe, so I'm gonna use that to fill it up. But you guys can use a water bottle, as I said. All right, that works, because we do need a little room to insert the marker. Now the marker is gonna go backwards in there, not with the tip inside, but the top. And yeah, it might spill just a little. And that's it, guys. Wipe everything off. And if you did this in the bathroom, even better, just walk back into your teacher's desk and leave this marker next to a piece of paper or something that might get wet. And that's it, guys. The prank is set. Alright, so for this demo, I'm just gonna put it on top of a sheet of paper that says homework. So your teachers walk to their desk, right? And they spot the Sharpie open. Well, of course, they won't want it to get messed up because it will dry up. So they want to put the cap on the other side. And when they try to do that, this is what's going to happen, guys. They remove it and yep, it caused that spill. And it's not a lot, but it's plenty to get them upset. Good thing it's just water, guys, so that will dry up, although the paper will be kind of wrinkly. But if you guys don't want to be that evil, just don't put it on top of anything. It'll just get their desk wet, but you know, that's not a big issue for them. But basically, that's the prank, guys. You guys can set this up on your teachers. They'll definitely fall for it. Yeah, one thing I don't like doing is messing with people's things. Yeah, right. And even though you guys will not cause major damage to your teacher's valuables, it's best if you're careful with these pranks. And if you know that you will get in trouble, please do not do these, because I don't want you guys getting in trouble. But for this next prank, we're gonna take a spiral notebook like this one and your teacher's pen. Now this pen is special because it's got a clip, and on the clip there's a little hook, so that will play a big part in this prank. So let me show you the steps needed to accomplish this prank. Here's the spiral notebook, and here's the pen I was talking about, guys. Notice that on the clip there's like a little hook on there. Well, that little hook we're gonna attach to the spiral, and you guys know how we do things here. We basically undo the spiral. So let's twist it. You might have to undo the ends, but this one I had already done. All right, so let's start twisting it downward. All right, as long as we free up a couple of holes on there, we have to locate the end, which is right here, guys. That's where we're gonna insert the little hook. So make sure it grabs onto it. And again, this is your teacher's pen. So once it grabs onto the little hook, you can start to twist it back up. And the prank is set, guys. So basically now the pen is attached to the spiral. So it'll be hard for your teachers to undo it, especially if they're in an emergency and need to use their pen, because look, I'm struggling with it. And that's because the spiral went through the little hook, and it's pretty much impossible to undo unless your teachers are smart enough to figure out the issue and just undo the spiral. And that'll be it, guys. Problem solved. But you can see from your desk that your teachers will be struggling with their pen and notebook. This one is also annoying and frustrating because it will make them upset. It will make them mad because they will not know what's wrong with their tape. And this is quite simple, guys, but you will need access to their tape. Now this is a cheap roll of tape that I got at Walmart. A lot of teachers have these. They might have a different type, but the setup is the same. So it doesn't matter what their tape looks like. You guys can pull off this prank no matter what. So let's get that started. Alright, okay, so here's a roll of tape. Nothing special about this. It's got its little case and it's got the roll of tape inside. This is clear tape. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna open up the case. So carefully pry it open. Shouldn't be hard. Just like that. On one side the roll of tape will stay on, and this is the other side. It's just a cover. So a good way to annoy your teachers, guys, is if you take a piece of tape. We're actually gonna tape the roll onto the case so it will not roll at all. This will annoy them for sure, guys. So now it won't roll. We're gonna put the cover back on. Alright. So now you guys are done with the prank. That's pretty much it. You've set up a really annoying prank on your teachers. Just leave it on their desk And when they try to use it, for whatever reason, they will try to get a piece of tape and the tape will not roll because it's stuck. Because we put a piece of tape to keep it from rolling. So now you can't pull any. There you go. They will struggle, but eventually if they pull really hard enough, they'll figure this prank out. As you guys can see right there, the piece of tape that we put inside has now come out because we pulled on it. But at first, it will annoy them. So if you really want to prank your teachers and don't cause harm to their stuff, try this prank out. It's very harmless, but you will get a good laugh out of it. As far as this last prank, it will not cause any damage, it will not cause any spills, but it will give your teachers a scare. For that, we're gonna need a water bottle. This is a normal water bottle, but we will have to booby trap it. Well, I wouldn't say booby trap it. We're just gonna have to prepare it at home, and then you guys need to bring it into class. So after you're done preparing it, you put it in your backpack and then you set it up. But first, let me show you how the setup goes. So while you're at home, guys, just grab a regular water bottle. For example, I got a cheap Walmart water bottle right here. I removed the label, so there's no label to this. Now, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna unscrew the cap. So now the top is exposed. And at this point, you will need some glue. I'm gonna use some super glue. I thought about using hot glue, but it's just too thick, and I prefer this one. So if you guys have super glue at home, this is what you're gonna do. While the water bottle is open, you're gonna spread some glue around the top edge of the water bottle, all the way around, guys. Do not miss a spot, because it's very important that we cover every single part of the edge. And it's okay if glue drips inside, doesn't matter. All right, while it's still wet, we're gonna take a piece of tape. Just take a square. It has to be clear though. Packaging tape works best for this. So get the square and place it over the top of the bottle. Make sure it sticks onto the glue. Now we're gonna let this dry for a few minutes until it's completely glued on. And since you guys don't have to wait, I'm just gonna skip forward to the part where it's already dried up. It should look something like this, guys. It has already dried. And now we're gonna take some scissors, the smaller the better, and start cutting around the tape. Try to be as precise with your cuts as possible. And if you see pieces of tape sticking out, just trim them off. So now that it's ready, you guys can put the cap on, but you don't have to. Take this to school when teacher is not looking, or when he or she are not at their desks. Take the water bottle, guys, and try to find an important document that they might have on their desk. For example, right here, guys, I have a very important document. It cannot get wet. It even says so on here. So if it gets wet, they're in big trouble. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our water bottle, guys, and we're gonna flip it over like so. And look, no spills whatsoever. And we're gonna place it right next to the piece of paper. So look, they'll notice that there's no cap to this water bottle. So at this point, they know that it's a prank. They know that if they lift it up, all the contents inside will spill. So that's a big scare already, guys. If they're smart, they're gonna get rid of this right away. But even so, guys, they still run the risk of spilling all the water on their desk. So it'll give them a big scare from the beginning, guys, especially when they see this piece of paper right on there next to this water bottle that's upside down. They'll think, oh no, my papers, my desk is gonna get wet. It's a really great way to scare your teachers, guys. But of course, you pick it up, no spill whatsoever. See? Oh, but you can definitely do it without the tape, and once they lift it up, you'll have a bunch of water all over their desk. Of course, we don't want to do that because we don't want to get in trouble. So play it safe and just give them a big scare, guys. Make them think that their important documents are gonna get wet, or their whole desk is gonna get wet. And those were 5 simple pranks you guys can pull off at school on your teachers. Well, actually, you guys can pull them off on your classmates as well, but I'm aiming for teachers for this video. If you guys want pranks for your classmates or friends, Check out my other videos. Links are below. You guys can check those out. I have lots of pranks at my channel, so don't miss out, guys. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now and turn on all bell notifications. That way you guys don't miss out on future videos. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, I hope you already gave it a big thumbs up. Now for my upcoming video, I might actually come up with another way on how to sneak food, a phone, or maybe slime into class. So look out for that, guys. Have those notifications on. Now if you guys can't get enough of Nextraker, check me out at Cinex TV. I have lots more videos on there. All you guys that came over and checked out this video, I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I'll see you pranksters in my next video. So they'll just press on the bulb and this is what's gonna happen. Right? So let's say they're trying to keep this notebook together and it has some valuable information on it. So they'll just grab the binder clip and put it on there. Did you see that? It actually squirted out. You're just gonna pick up the scissors and just throw them in there, and this is what's gonna happen.